Hello, today I'm going to talk about whether at the address position your feet should be pointing forward, whether the left foot should be out, whether the right foot should be out, whether they should both be out. What should you do with your feet when you set up? And the answer to that, like most things, is that it depends. It depends on a couple of things. It depends on the ball flight that you're trying to correct. It depends on your level of flexibility. And it depends on your swing and your comfort level. But let's at least talk theoretically about whether your toes, your feet should be forward, out, or in when you're setting up to the ball. Okay, so let's imagine you are a perfect human species and you have no flexibility issues, you have a perfectly straight ball flight. If that's you, then I would say keep on putting your toes just straight forward when you set up. Now, if that's not you, so most of us fall into the not you category, then we can use our feet and the angle of them at the setup to affect how much we turn in the swing, both on the backswing and on the follow through, and that can help us control the club face a little bit more. Okay, so let's say I'm someone who slices the ball. Then what I don't want to do is I don't really want to turn my front foot out, because by turning the foot out, then what that does is it helps my body turn through more. And if I'm trying to stop a slice, that isn't what I want to happen. If I'm trying to stop a slice, I actually want my body to do less at impact and my hands and arms to do more. And so if I turn out my front foot, that's going to encourage my body to turn, which is going to make it harder for me to square up the club face. So if you slice the ball, then regardless of flexibility issues on your left side, I would keep that front foot pretty square. Now, if you slice the ball, I am not adverse to opening up this toe at your setup position, the back toe, and that's because by opening the toe up, again, it's going to help us turn, and we want to encourage turn on the backswing, because the more I can turn on the backswing, then probably the better my plane of path is coming into the ball, and the easier it is for me to square up the club face. So if you slice the ball, if anything, you might want to turn this back foot open, but I wouldn't recommend turning this front foot open. Now, if you hook the ball, then no surprise, the opposite is going to be true. I would open up this front foot, because if I open up that front foot, that's going to get my body turning through more. That's going to help me hold the club face open, stop it turning over, and that could reduce how much I hook the ball. So I want to open up the front toe when I'm setting up to the ball. If I hook it, I don't necessarily want to open up this back foot, because if I open up the back foot, that's going to help me turn more, which, if I already hook the ball, may shallow out my swing plane, give my hands and arms too much time to close the club face up and make my hook even worse. So those are the kind of basics if you just slice and hook the ball. Now, in addition to that, if you have flexibility issues just generally in your hips and you struggle to even move a little bit, then there's nothing wrong with just putting your toes out a little bit. If that helps, just give you a bit of mobility as you're turning on the backswing and through swing. So if you really are stiff in your hips, then, by opening up your toes, it's probably not going to change how your body moves or make your body move excessively anyway, and if it feels more comfortable, then sure, open up your feet a little bit and get a little bit more movement with your body as it turns. I hope that's helpful. Please check out some of our other videos, and if you haven't already done so, please subscribe to our YouTube channel.